So one day I'm on Reddit and a headline catches my eye. What are some things you find annoying or hate about Boruto? Two things caught my attention. One, how all our former Jonin had kids at the same exact time and enrolled the kids in the Ninja Academy at the same exact time. Good point, and kind of funny. The second thing I noticed, quote, Sarada, an Uchiha that wears glasses? Please. Hilarious. Once I'm done laughing, I thought about it. She's an Uchiha, she's got the Sharingan, so why does Sarada wear glasses? Shouldn't her legendary bloodline give her the perfect vision? In today's video, we're breaking down the surprising reason for Sarada's glasses, how they affect her Sharingan, and what they say about her journey to becoming Hokage. Let's get into it. First off, how common or uncommon is it for a Shinobi to wear glasses in the Naruto universe? I estimate around 200 or more named Shinobi introduced over the 1,000 plus episodes, and these are the only ones I can recall wearing glasses. Kabuto, Shino, Karin, Denki, Chojuro, Ibisu, and Udon, the nasty snot-nosed kid from Konohamaru's crew that became a Jonin in Boruto. One could argue that Shino, Chojuro, Ibisu, Killer Bee, and Obito simply wear them for the style as they appear to be shades or just flat-out goggles. Even if I'm forgetting a few, I think we can all agree that a very small percentage of Shinobi with any significance on the show wore glasses. Comment below if there's others I may have missed that wore them. Also, just a random fact, about 60 to 64% of the global population wear glasses. On average, we're blind as bats compared to the hidden villages. All jokes aside, when you break it down, it truly is unusual for a Shinobi to wear them, let alone from a clan known for their visual prowess. So why does Sarada Uchiha wear them? Well, despite rumors, she didn't inherit her bad vision from her mother Sakura. This is debunked in episode 19 of Boruto during a scene where Sarada asks if her bad vision came from her dad's side since Sakura has excellent vision. And for those thinking Karin is her mother and gave her the bad vision, that's incorrect. Karin confirmed this herself in episode 23 when scolding Suigetsu for getting it wrong and passing the incorrect information along to Sarada. However, Karin did give her the glasses. In the Naruto Gaiden, the 7th Hokage, and the Scarlet Spring manga, she gifted them to Sarada when she fell ill from a high fever during Sasuke's absence from the village while he was gathering info on the Asutsuki. In episode 23 of Boruto, during a brief interaction between Sakura and Shizune in the hospital, Sakura reveals her daughter awakened her Sharingan at an early age shortly after Sasuke left. Shizune then puts two and two together and states that Sasuke leaving the family caused her trauma, and that caused her Sharingan to awaken. So basically, Sarada's Sharingan was triggered when she was just a few years old with no concept of chakra control. This will cause a massive strain on her eyes and likely negatively impact her vision, thus why she wears glasses. Sure, the creator Masashi Kishimoto added the glasses to give Sarada a more feminine look, but at least he put in some effort for a backstory, right? I mean, maybe it's a reach, but one detail I did notice while editing this video is that Sakura actually looks away from her daughter when asked if her bad vision comes from Sasuke. Sakura simply responds, I don't think so, probably, as if to say Sasuke kind of is the reason in a roundabout way due to the explanation that Shizune provided. Maybe she just didn't want Sarada to resent Sasuke before she even had the chance to meet him. Anyway, this interaction between Sakura and Sarada did take place before the episode showing Shizune and Sakura at the hospital talking about how the Sharingan was awakened at an early age. So now we know why Sarada has poor eyesight, but does it affect her Sharingan? And the answer is, it doesn't. The Sharingan is a dojutsu or eye technique. Once activated, it grants users enhanced perception, predictive combat abilities, and chakra sensing far beyond regular human vision. So when Sarada activates her Sharingan, her normal vision issues are basically overridden. The dojutsu does all the heavy lifting for her. Whether she's wearing the glasses or not, it doesn't matter. Now as for the glasses themselves, they don't seem to impact her fighting ability at all. She wears them during most of her fights. They're likely reinforced ninja gear strong enough to survive jutsu, close combat, and explosions. With genius scientists like Akatsuki and Amato inventing ninja tools, it's definitely a possibility. For what it's worth, these two characters along with the Elder of the Hidden Leaf Village are the only non-shinobi characters that I remember wearing glasses. As a whole, though, there's just not that many. Another thought is with Orochimaru being an evil genius is that maybe Karin had him create glasses for Sarada. I mean, he did know a lot and he could perform a lot in those labs of his. But no matter who created them, they are not a detriment to her fighting ability. Even though many people troll Sarada's character and basically call her a handicapped ninja because she has Sakura's genes, out of all the next generation Shinobi, she's arguably the most fit to become a future Hokage. She's very mature, and despite having both skill sets in her bag, she doesn't rely solely on brute force like Naruto or overwhelming dojutsu like Sasuke. Her strategy and intelligence often keep her a step ahead. Sarada plays smart, and that's what makes her dangerous. I mean, most importantly, she has a drive and will to become Hokage. I will say this though, I'm one who prefers to watch anime over reading manga, and Boruto has been on hiatus for 2 years now while the manga is still advancing. So there's a lot more that has happened, and I have not read ahead because I don't want to have any spoilers. Going off of what we know thus far though, before the blue vortex and time skip begin, Sarada has shown Hokage potential through these events. Let's start with the fact that she was personally saved by the Hokage himself. Look, it's one thing to admire a hero just off folklore and legend, but it's an entire different experience to see that legend demonstrate their abilities firsthand. Having Naruto save her and Chocho that day, as well as repair her family bond in the following episodes, is what jump-started her desire to become Hokage. Next is the fact that she was one of the few to be promoted to Chunin on the first complete attempt. On top of that, the new Team 7 of Boruto, Mitsuki, and Kawaki, being the best collective group of young talent by far in the next generation, recognized Sarada and respected her as their leader and anointed her as captain of the unit. There's enough detail in all those events for its own separate video. All in all, Sarada is shaping up to be one of the most well-rounded shinobi of all time and has the respect of her peers and village leaders, making her a promising prospect for Hokage. And judging by the thumbnails I've seen, she taps into her full Uchiha potential and becomes completely broken. If you're still sleeping on Sarada and view her as weak, I hope you have a friend nearby to shake you out of the genjutsu you're placed under. In all seriousness, thanks for watching and have a blessed day.